Good afternoon, everybody. Got a great matchup here in women's basketball. We are at the Fieldhouse of the Dakota State Trojans as they welcome in the Dickinson State Bluehawks. The Dakota State University women's basketball team is 15-3 overall with an overall record, 7-0 on the North Star Athletic Association record, and they are currently ranked number 6 in the NAIA Women's Basketball Coaches Top 25 National Poll. Man, the Trojans had a game last night. They came on top over Jamestown 69-63. Dickinson State is currently 7-12 overall and 2-6 in the NSAA conference. Got a tip off here just in a couple of minutes. We'll have a few announcements. National anthem. The Trojans have won 9 straight home games with the Bluehawks since January 5th of 2018. So we'll see how the ladies do this afternoon. DSU is averaging about not quite 77 points per game during the North Star Athletic Association contest, holding their opponents to roughly 63.3 points. DSU is on a 13-game win streak, winning 6-1 at home and 7-0 away. The Bluehawks played last night down in Bellevue where they lost 83-51, so they had to make the jaunt up from Omaha. The last couple of games here with the Trojans, again, they defeated Jamestown last night, then they defeated Bellevue and defeated Jamestown back on their court 74-72.
Association contest between the Dickinson State Bluehawks and your Dakota State Trojans. Now, ladies and gentlemen, can you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Nice crowd on hand. We got alumni weekend.
A weekend honored to celebrate our alumni, to invite them back to campus, and to welcome their presence here. So at this time, what all of our alumni, whether an athlete or not, please.
All right, nice job there. The quick little announcement about Alumni Weekend. Getting ready to jump over to some play introductions. Here's the Dickinson State Bluehawks with a record of 7-12. We have number 3, Anelka Shanerock, Caden Steele, Tinley Pearson, Catherine Fox, and number 25, Samantha Ose. Their head coach, Eric Nelson, assistant coach, Jimmy Dusham, and Tegan Townsend is the grad assistant. Now we're going to jump over to the DSU Trojans. Currently ranked number 6 with a 15-3 record.
Today's starting lineup is sponsored by Madison Regional Health System, is a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
So here's the starting lineup. From Sibley, Iowa, sophomore, number 1, Bria Wasman. A junior from Colton, South Dakota, number 11, Tabor Teal. A senior from Franksville, Wisconsin, number 21, Angela Slattery. Another senior from Stillwater, Minnesota, number 25, Lily Mackley. And a sophomore from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, number 30, Sierra Watkins. And they are coached by David Moe with assistant coach Jacob Lear and student assistant Carter Malone.
Our strength and conditioning head coach is Max Hoots, assisted by Sarah Walensky. And now we have an honorary captain, Allison Burns and Emily Hoffman.
Allison Burns and Emily Burns are the honorary captains tonight.
Presenting the game ball to our officials. Today's officials are Chad Gordon, Bruce Kurzer,
and Chad and Jack. Kind of missed their names. I apologize. All right. Looks like Teal will be jumping off against Ose. Let's get ready for some basketball here. Again, it's the Dakota State Trojans taking on the Dickinson State Bluehawks. And the Trojans are going to start with possession. To Teal. Teal to Slattery. Up on top to Mackley. Down to 5 seconds on the shot clock. There's a three-pointer on its way, and that is good, and Teal gets it started for the Trojans. Shanrock being pressured. Heads up play, ball's loose on the floor. Shanrock, great job not going over and back, but there's a turnover. Slattery pushes it up to Wasman, up, no good. Back the other way. Steele slows things up. Fed down low to Ose. Turns around, bounces around, no good. Rebound pulled down by Teal. She kicks it out to Wasman. And we have our first foul of the game. Mackley got to go to the line for 2.
First personal, first team to the line for the Trojans.
Fox picks up her first personal this afternoon. Teams first. That free throw is good. Second one on its way, nothing but net. Checking in for the Trojans is a 6-foot freshman, number 3, Kenzie Simmons. Got a travel call on Shamrock.
Travel violation, possession Trojans.
Teal to toss it in. Gets it into Osman. Double teamed on top, handles it well. Three-pointer on its way. Missed everything. Trojans throw it, the Blue Hawks throw it away to Teal. Kicks it out. Simmons for a three off the front of the rim. Shamrock with the rebound. She's going to take it coast to coast, goes in. Unable to convert. Teal with the rebound. Kicks it up ahead, up and in. Ritter with her first bucket of the afternoon, and we're going to have a timeout. Stay with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would all the employees of the Madison Regional Health System please stand up? The Dakota State University Athletic Department would like to say thank you for being at the game day sponsors today. Thank you for your amazing support to DSU Athletics.
Coming out of a Blue Hawk timeout. Ose got it over to Pearson, over to Shamrock. She's being pressured on top. There's another Blue Hawk turnover. There's a drive. Stopped, fed inside. Ball bounces around, no good. Rebound pulled down by Mackley. She's tied up. We got a jump ball. Possession's going to go over to the Blue Hawks. Blue Hawks are bringing in a 5'6" senior, number 23, Tate Cone. Cone's going to bring it across half court. There's a feed inside to Ose, no good. She gets her own board, puts it back up. She is fouled, going to the line for two.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 44. First personal, first team to the line for the Blue Hawks, number 25, Samantha Ose.
Chappell picks up her first foul. That free throw is good, and that is the first point at the 7:20 mark here in the first quarter. Ose for her second. That one is also good. Some full court pressure being brought by the Blue Hawks. Trojans pick that up nicely. Up on top to Watkins. She gives it over to Slattery. Mackley drives. Three-point attempt on its way. Hits the back. Goes out of bounds. Trojans bring back in Teal. Cone gets stopped. Steele feeds it inside to Ose. Trojans knock it out of bounds, but they slowed down the Blue Hawks. Pearson drives. She's stopped by the Trojans. Ose kicks it out. There's a three-point attempt on its way, no good. Ose grabs the board, Cone with the three-pointer, no good. Teal finally picks up the loose ball. She slows up the offense. Slattery gets it over. There's a feed back inside into Teal. Slattery gets it out. Three-pointer, good. That's her first bucket of the afternoon. Trojans up 10-2. Owes kicks it out. There's a drive down baseline. Got to have a foul. Got to call that on Heinz. That is her first personal, team's first. Bunch of subs just checked in. Looks like Wasman, Simmons, and Ritter just checked in for the Trojans. There's another steal up ahead. Easy bucket there for Ritter. Trojans really pouring on the defense. Blue Hawks tip it out. Trojan ball. Edwards checks in for the Blue Hawks. Bad pass there with the Trojans. Back over to the Blue Hawks. Trojans still maintain the 12-2 lead, 5:20 to go. Got to have a jump ball. Over possession goes to the Trojans. Teal drives, she stopped. Kicks it out to Wasman. She drives, Slattery's cutting in, steps through, good. Cone trapped right at midcourt. Got a jump ball, possession over to the Blue Hawks. There's a little floater by Steele. That was no good. Trojans trying to keep their transition game going. There's Teal underneath. Great feed by Wasman. She is fouled and going to the line for a potential three-point play. That is the first personal on Garfield. Teal converts her three-point play. She now has 6 points on the afternoon. Got a timeout here on the court.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community-owned and we exist to serve our communities.
All right, coming out of a timeout. Got Teal, Wasman, Simmons, and Mackley for the Trojans. And also Ritter. Trojans are going to come into a 1-2-2 press. Blue Hawks have been struggling, kind of getting the ball across half court. Nice job there by Pearson to do that. There's a feed inside, and Simmons has got to pick up a foul. It's going to be her first personal. Team's third.
Excuse me, number 3. First personal, 13.
Tossed in to steal, feed inside. Turnaround, no good. Blue Hawks struggling, trying to get a field goal right now. Simmons drives, sees some daylight. Blocked shot there by the Blue Hawks, but Simmons got the board, and now she's going to the line for 2.
Number 15.
Garfield picks up her second personal, team's third. Checking in for the Blue Hawks is Catherine Fox. First free throw, no good. Second free throw on its way. That one, nothing but net. Trojans bring in a couple of subs. They bring in Slattery. Oh, and Ella Karstensen. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Trojans defense really puts the pressure. Down to 5 seconds. Shot is on the way, and that's the first bucket in a while. Cone makes that. He hit the 3:30 mark here in the first quarter. Wasman. Off the Blue Hawks. Ball's going to stay here with the Trojans with 9 seconds left, or 9 seconds on the shot clock. Ose checks back in for the Blue Hawks. Down to 7 seconds. Wasman. There's a three-pointer on its way. Ball bounces around. Picked up and put back by Wathen. Or I'm sorry, by Slattery. Got a blocking foul here by Karstensen.
Number 15. First personal, 14.
Bunch of subs coming in for both teams. Trojans now have 14 fouls. Shanrock gets it into Fox. She's going to drive. Stopped by Chappell. They kick it out. Shanrock. Feed inside. Osa's got to turn around, take it. No good. Rebound was pulled down by Karstensen. Karstensen sees daylight, drives, stops. She's got to turn around, blocked by Ose. Back the other way come the Blue Hawks. Shanrock kicks it over to Fox. Fox is going to drive. She steps through, and it drops for her. Slattery. She hit her 1,000th point last night. Trojans throw it away. Simmons and Mackley check in for the Trojans. Three-point attempt on its way, good. Fox had a wide open three and she took advantage of it. They pull the Blue Hawks to within 10. With about a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Simmons hands it off to Mackley. Back across, good ball movement here by the Trojans. Simmons drives. There's a three-point attempt coming, and that one is good by Mackley. She now has 5 on the afternoon. Shamrocks takes it coast to coast and dumps it off to Ose for 2. Under a minute to play. Chappell. Simmons, long three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Aldridge. Feed inside to Ose, going up against Chappell. There's a stolen ball by Watkins. About 3 seconds between the shot clock, game clock. 23-12, Trojan lead. Down to 15 seconds on the shot clock. Hines kicks it over to Watkins. Three-pointer coming by Hines, good! That's her first bucket, and it's a big one. Down to 2 seconds. Blue Hawks are not going to get that off, and the Trojans take a 26-12 lead into the second period. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Stay with us.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
All right, getting ready for the second quarter. That first quarter for the Trojans, they were shooting 50% for field goals, 9 of 18 compared to 4 of 12 for the Blue Hawks. Three-pointers, Trojans are shooting 44.4%, 4 of 9. And the Blue Hawks are 2 of 4, so they're right at 50%. Blue Hawks have hit both their free throws. They're shooting 100%, and the Trojans were 4 of 5. Shamrock steadily. Aldridge. Fox and Ose are in for the Blue Hawks. Trojans bring in Simmons, Teal. We got a foul. Watkins and Hines.
Calls on the Blue Hawks. Number 12. First personal, first team.
Aldridge picks up hurt. There's an inside shot and good. That one put in by Mackley. There's a feed inside. Ose on top to steadily. There's a drive floater by Shanrock. Good. Each team gets some points. Teal has that strip, but knocked out by the Blue Hawks. Stays with the Trojans. Up on top to Hines. Over to Simmons. Contact in the middle there. Kick out to Hines. Another three. Good. She drained that one. 31-14 Trojan lead. Blue Hawks throw that away. Ritter and Wasman check in for the Trojans. Teal. There's a drive by Wasman. Stops. Out to Teal. Teal gets stopped. Back to Wasman. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Teal's going to pick that up. Down to 3 seconds. She drives, loses it. And that is a shot clock violation, and it's back over to the Blue Hawks. Trojans come meet them in the backcourt, try to slow up the Blue Hawks. Shanrock feeds it inside, and that bucket is good. Fox with 2. Fox has 7 points for the Blue Hawks. Teal kicks it over to Wasman. Wasman brings it to the top. Simmons over to Mackley. Wasman for 3 from the corner, no good. Right into the hand. Oh, she gets it out quickly to Shanrock. Shanrock loses the handle on it. Trojans bring it back the other way. Wasman going inside, her shot deflected. Ball's loose on the floor. Ose gets it over to Shanrock. She throws it right into the hands of Ritter, and Ritter's going to be fouled by Ose. It's got to be her first personal, team second.
First personal, second team foul on the period.
Chappell, Slattery, and Carstensen check in for the Trojans. Over to Slattery. She's going to drive, stop, backs everybody down. She's double team, and she is collapsed on, and we got a jump ball over to the Blue Hawks. Blue Hawks bring in Enenbo. Enenbo and Steele come back or check in for the Blue Hawks. 6:53 remaining here in the first half. There's a shot from the free throw line, no good. That was trying to be kept in play by Steele, but the Trojans intercept that pass. Slattery gets it to Ritter. She sees some daylight, feeds it inside to Chappell. Back to Slattery. She kicks it out. Three-pointer on its way by Ritter. No good. Chappell working hard underneath, and it's got to stay with the Trojans. Pearson comes in for the Blue Hawks. 20 seconds on the shot clock. They toss it in Chappell. She hands it off to Wasman. She gets stopped. Chapel thought about a 3. Wasman's gonna drive up and in. 33-16 lead here for the Trojans. Feed inside, ball bounces around. Wasman picks up the loose ball. Trojans want to run. Wasman gets stopped. Chapel back to Wasman. She's gonna drive, kicks it out to Ritter. To Chapel. There's a back door to Wasman. Easy 2 for her. There's a steal by Ritter. Coming from behind, she goes in. She is fouled. 2 shots coming for her.
First personal, 13.
Pearson picks up her first personal, team's 3rd for the Blue Hawks.
For the Trojans, number 10, Olivia Ritter.
Teal and Hines check in right now for the Trojans. And Cone checked in for the Blue Hawks. First free throw by Ritter, good. That free throw is also good. Ritter will get subbed out. In comes Watkins. 21-point lead here for the Trojans. Blue Hawks still struggling with some pressure. Trojans coming up high. 3-pointer on its way. That one's good. That'll help the cause as Steele made that. That's her first bucket. Slattery feeds it inside to Teal. Teal somehow keeps it on her fingertips and kisses it off the glass for 2. 4.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. There's a drive, feed inside, up, and that one is good. Enenbo with her first bucket. To Teal, being pressured. Ball's on the floor. Looks like we're gonna have another jump ball. Possession's gonna stay here with the Trojans. Fox comes in for the Blue Hawks.
Blue Hawks substitution, number 22, Captain Fox.
39-21 lead, 4:14 remaining here in the first half. Want to hang with us this afternoon? We're going to have a doubleheader. The men will play next. Teal. 3-point attempt on its way, no good. Loose ball on the floor. And we're going to have another jump ball. Goes over to the Blue Hawks.
Jump ball. Possession, Blue Hawks. Trojan substitutions.
Trojans bring in Simmons and Mackley. Back over to Cone. Pearson threw that one away for the Blue Hawks. Teal tosses it into Hines. Back to Teal. Simmons, step back 3. No good. Just off the front of the rim. Pearson drives, feeds it inside. Turnaround. Bucket is good. And then Bo gets it, going to the line for 1. Teal picks up her first foul. Chapel checks in for the Trojans. Half free throw is good. 3:25 remaining here in the first half. Watkins drove. Chappell for three. Rattles out on her. Rebound pulled down by Steele. Three-pointer from the corner, misses everything. But Enenbo cleans that up nicely. She has 7 on the afternoon. Simmons gets it over to Mackley. Simmons spins. Mackley from the corner, 3, no. Chapo is going to be called for a little push from behind. It's going to be her second personal team, second team foul. Teal, Wasman, and Ritter check in for the Trojans. 39-26 lead. Trojans at one time were up by 21. Steele with the drive from the free throw line. Good, no good. Good job there by Fox, but it goes out on her. Almost had position for an offensive board. Wasman gets stopped to Teal. Little miscommunication there by Coach Mo and one of the refs. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Wasman gives it to Ritter. She's going to drive, floats one, bounces around, no good. Nice job there by the Trojans, keep it alive. Mackley kicked it out to Simmons. Simmons to the corner. Wasman's going to step. Simmons. Ritter's wide open for her 3. Good. She drained that one. 42-26 lead. Step through, no good. Trojans, Wasman reaches out, keeps it in. Wasman dribbles around, gets it up to Simmons. She's gonna spin. Wasman, she's gonna hit the 3, or take the 3, no good. We're gonna have a timeout here by the Blue Hawks with 48 seconds to go in the half.
30 seconds, timeout.
Thirty-second timeout, 42-26 lead. Thanks for joining us. Got some great basketball lineup here between the Blue Hawks from Dickinson State and the Trojans of Dakota State University. We are here in Madison at the DSU Fieldhouse. And we got 48 seconds to go here before halftime. Trojans with a comfortable 42-26 lead. Believe that was going to be on Wasman. Nope, they're going to call that on Ritter. She's got to pick up her first personal, team's third.
First personal, 13.
35 seconds left, 20 seconds reset on the shot clock. There's a feed inside. Teal goes up, missed opportunity there by Enenbo. Shot clock is off. Trojans playing for one final shot before half. Down to 17 seconds. Down to 12. Wasman gets it to Teal. Teal looks, backs everybody down, kicks it on top to Ritter. She's going to drive. A little pressure there. Shot no good. 1 second left. It's going to be a little toss-up from half court. That's going to fall short. And we're going to go into halftime with a Trojans up 42-26. We'll hear from a few words of our sponsors. We'll come back with about 3 minutes to go here in the half, and I'll have some halftime stats for you. Thanks for hanging with us here at Dakota State University.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
First Premier.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Generations of ag producers have relied on our homegrown lending experts to help them grow and transition. With flexible solutions and local decision-making, you can count on First Premier Bank to meet you where you are, in life or in the field. That's how we've grown into one of the nation's strongest community banks. First Premier, member FDIC.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers are homegrown experts committed to helping you find the right financial solution for your operation. With extensive experience in the industry, First Premier offers flexible options and local decisions designed to help you today and for generations to come. Find a First Premier ag banker nearest you at firstpremier.com/ag. First Premier Bank, investing in your growth. Member FDIC.
First Premier Free Plus Checking lets you bank how you want. Online with leading-edge digital money management tools, or in person with financial guidance from our expert bankers in 14 locations. Free Plus Checking from First Premier is more than an account, with no hidden fees and no strings attached. It's banking how you want it from one of the nation's strongest community banks. Open online at firstpremier.com/free or at any First Premier location. Member FDIC.
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community-owned and we exist to serve our communities.
This is the DS Universe, a place where your world is what you make it, where your next chapter is written by you, and tomorrow is reinvented today. Welcome to the cutting edge of tech-powered, student-focused higher education. All here in Madison, South Dakota. This isn't science fiction. It's Dakota State University.
Persona Signs has been a leader in the sign manufacturing industry for decades. We partner with the nation's largest brands on more than 8,000 installations every year. A solid foundation of Midwestern values and an unmatched work ethic has helped Persona become the #1 hotel sign manufacturer in the United States. Persona rises together with Dakota State University. Go Trojans!
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.
This your place?
No. I live with my mom.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you hungry?
No. I just had a bite.
Do you want a corn dog or something like that? Mom! Corn dogs!
I'm good.
Mom! Corn dogs! You never know what she's doing in there. Mom!
He really needs to get a place of his own.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Generations of ag producers have relied on our homegrown lending experts to help them grow and transition. With flexible solutions and local decision-making, you can count on First Premier Bank to meet you where you are, in life or in the field. That's how we've grown into one of the nation's strongest community banks. First Premier, member FDIC.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers are homegrown experts committed to helping you find the right financial solution for your operation. With extensive experience in the industry, First Premier offers flexible options and local decisions designed to help you today and for generations to come. Find a First Premier ag banker nearest you at firstpremier.com/ag. First Premier Bank, investing in your growth. Member FDIC.
First Premier Free Plus Checking lets you bank how you want. Online with leading-edge digital money management tools, or in person with financial guidance from our expert bankers in 14 locations. Free Plus Checking from First Premier is more than an account. with no hidden fees and no strings attached. It's banking how you want it from one of the nation's strongest community banks. Open online at firstpremier.com/free or at any First Premier location. Member FDIC.
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community-owned and we exist to serve our communities.
This is the DS Universe, a place where your world is what you make it, where your next chapter is written by you, and tomorrow is reinvented today. Welcome to the cutting edge of tech-powered, student-focused higher education. All here in Madison, South Dakota. This isn't science fiction. It's Dakota State University.
Persona Signs has been a leader in the sign manufacturing industry for decades. We partner with the nation's largest brands on more than 8,000 installations every year. A solid foundation of Midwestern values and an unmatched work ethic has helped Persona become the #1 hotel sign manufacturer in the United States. Persona rises together with Dakota State University. Go Trojans!
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in.
All right. I'm ready to do some halftime stats. All right, we are just about ready to come out of halftime. Let's take a look at some of these halftime stats for both these teams. Right now, the Trojans are shooting 44% from the field, making 15 out of 34. The Blue Hawks doing fairly well. They're 10 of 23, so they're shooting 43.5%. From the three-point arc, Trojans are at 33.3%, 6 of 18. Blue Hawks are 3 of 6 with 50%. And from free throws, Trojans are 6 of 7, shooting 85.7%. And the Blue Hawks are shooting 100% as they are 3 of 3. This is kind of the big factor of the game right now. The Blue Hawks have had 15 turnovers compared to the Trojans' 5. Looking at total rebounds, the Blue Hawks are definitely are leading the picture with that, with 18 for them, and the Trojans have 14. Majority of the rebounds are coming from the defensive side of things for the Blue Hawks. Trojans lead the offensive boards 5-4. Let's take a look at some of the scoring here. We'll start with the Blue Hawks first. Catherine Fox, she's the co-leader for scores. She's got 7 points and 2 rebounds. Ray Enenbo, she has 7 points, 2 rebounds. Samantha Ose with 4 points. She has 1 foul and 4 rebounds. Steele has 3 points. Cone has 3 points, and Shanrock has 2. Now jumping over to the Trojans. Olivia Ritter, she's leading all scores for the Trojans with 9 points. She's got 1 foul. Tabor Teal has 8 points, 1 foul, but she's got 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Slattery has 7 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Mackley has 7 points, 4 rebounds. Heinz has 6 points, 1 foul. Wasman has 4 points, and Simmons has 1. So that's kind of how the scoring is looking here. Got about 27 seconds to go. So happy you could join us this afternoon. Men's team is going to be playing next. So you want to hang around and watch some more Trojan and Blue Hawk basketball. Trojans are going to start with possession. So they will get things started here. Wasman, Teal, Slattery, Mackley, and Watkins are all in for the Trojans. Shanrock, Pearson, Steele, Ose, and Fox are in. There's a nice inside play, and 2 points put on the board by Watkins. That's her first points of the day. Trojans trap over there on that way far sideline. Ose has it inside. There's a knockaway ball. Ball's loose on the floor. Goes off a Blue Hawk Trojans ball. Into Wasman. Mackley gets it to Teal. Standing all alone. Slattery, she's got to pull it down. She gets double teamed. Tosses it over to Mackley. She stepped out of bounds. Back to Dickinson State. Trojans trying to improve their record to 16-3 and 8-0 in conference play. There's a steal by Wasman. Nice stop, up and in for her. Feed inside to Ose, going up against Teal. She's a turnaround, kisses it off the glass and gets 2. Ose now with 6. Teal slow things up over to Wasman. She's going to drive, kicks it out, 3-pointer on its way, good! Watkins shredded the net with that 3 from the corner. Stays here with the Blue Hawks. Simmons, Ritter, and Karstison all check in for the Trojans. Shanrock from the free throw line, no good. Teal with the board. She's going to bring it right down the middle of the court, being challenged. She keeps possession. Over to Wasman. No one's going to stop her. Inside, just off the rim. Back the other way. Step back 3 on its way, good. Fox with a big shot. That's the first points of the second half for the Blue Hawks. Got a jump ball. Possession arrow points to the other direction for the Blue Hawks. Shamrock almost lost her balance. Teal, she's going to pick up her second personal, team's first.
Second personal, first team.
Chappell, Mackley, and Hines check in for the Trojans. Chappell's going to be called with a little push from behind. That's her third, team second. Step back three, good, on its way, no good. It's got to stay here with the Blue Hawks. Halftime score was 42-26. Ose with a turnaround off the high glass for two. Ose now with 8 points. That was a pretty shot by her. Come up on the 7-minute mark. Chappell hands it off to Ritter. Over to Hines. To Simmons. Back to Ritter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer on its way by Hines. She drained that one from long distance, and we're going to have a 30-second timeout here as the Trojans go up 52-33 over the Blue Hawks. All the shooting stats are fairly similar between these two teams. Trojans have 8 3-pointers compared to 4 for the Blue Hawks. Coming out of a Trojan timeout. Trojans currently ranked number 6. Knocked out of bounds by the Trojans, stays with the Blue Hawks. Fox to toss it in. Feeds it inside to Ose. Ose going up against Chappell. She's turnaround. No good. Chappell with the rebound. Hands it off to Hines. She goes up ahead to Ritter. Ritter puts it up. Bounces around. No good. Ose with the board. Both these teams looking to get their transition game going. There's a little floater. Ose gets in there. Nice save by her. Shamrock from the free throw line. No good. I think they're going to call that one on. They're going to call that one on Chappell. That's her 4th personal, team's 4th.
Third team.
Three team fouls. There's a 3-point attempt, misses everything. Mackley. Slattery with a 3, looks good from here. Just hit the net, does not go in. Shamrock kicks it back over to Steele. There's a Steal by Ritter. Ritter takes it to the hoop. She's fouled, going to the line for 2 as she was pounded to the floor. Looks like she's okay getting up. Wasman checks in. Steele picks up her first personal foul. Team's first at the 5:26 mark here in the third quarter. First free throw rattles out. That one is good. Ritter's going to check out. Coming in for her is Watkins. Back to a 20-point lead here for the Trojans. Blue Hawks trying to figure out some kind of rotation here. Stop from the elbow. Good. Pearson with 2. That's her first bucket of the afternoon. Slattery back to Watkins. To Teal. Teal drives. Euro steps through. Fouled, going to the line for 2. Edwards is going to pick up her first personal. Oh no, they're going to call a travel. I apologize. Shanrock on top. Feeds it inside to Edwards. Edwards is going to drive. She's tied up. Kick it over to Steele. Back inside to Edwards with 8 seconds. She's going to kind of do a quick little hook and good. Three-point attempt on its way, no good. Hitting the 4-minute mark. Edwards being pressured by Teal. Up on top to Steele. There's a drive, kick out. All alone from the corner. Pearson had an opportunity for a 3, no good.
Falls on the Blue Hawks, number 30. First personal, second team.
Edwards just picked up her first personal foul, team second. Simmons, she's got to throw it away. Steele takes it to the hoop, fouled, going to the line for 2.
Falls on the Trojans, number 30.
Watkins picks up her first personal, team's fourth. 3:36 remaining here in the third period. That free throw was good. Second one on its way, also good. Teal tosses it into Wasman. Slattery kicks it across to Watkins. She drives, feeds it to Teal, streaming down the middle, and that one is good. Teal now in double digits with 10 points. Loose ball on the floor. Wasman over to Slattery. Her shot is blocked, but she picks up the foul, going to the line for 2. Pearson picks up her second personal. Team's third. Ritter checks in for the Trojans. Stead-Dilly checks in for the Blue Hawks, and also Ulrich. First free throw, a little strong. That free throw is good. Mackley checks back in for the Trojans. 56-39 lead here for the Trojans. Coming up on the 3-minute mark left here in the third. Wide open three on its way, and that's good by Garfield. Wasman. Simmons gets it over to Wasman. She's going to bring it to the center. Blue Hawk foul. That foul is on number 23, Cone. That's her first personal, team's fourth. Each team now at 4 fouls with 2:50 to play here in the third period, or third quarter. Ritter. Oh, trying to feed it inside. Had a good look, but tipped away by the Blue Hawks. They get a steal. Cone to Edwards. Back to Cone. Inside to Edwards. She loses the handle on it. We're going to have a timeout here by the Blue Hawks at the 2:26 mark. Trojans up 56-42.
The Dakota State University Trojan indoor track and field teams return to Sanford Jackrabbit Athletic Complex next weekend for the 2-day South Dakota State NAIA D2 Open. The 2-day indoor track and field meet begins at 3 p.m. Friday and 9:30 a.m. on Saturday in Brookings, South Dakota on the campus of South Dakota State University. If you're unable to attend the meet, make sure to follow the live coverage available on DSUathletics.com or download the free Trojan Nation fan app today.
All right, coming back from a Blue Hawk timeout. .226 to go here in the third. 56-42 lead for the Trojans. Cone to inbound it. Into Edwards. Back to Edwards. Everybody cuts to the hoop, clears everybody out. Edwards going up against Teal. Teal does a nice job, knocked away by Wasman, right into Ritter's hands. Up to Teal, three-pointer, short, just off the front of the rim, but Ritter's there to pick it up. She's taking it to the hoop and just overshoots it. Think she was expecting a little bit of contact there, down to 2 minutes. Cone slows things up here for the Blue Hawks. Inside to Edwards. There's a drive from the elbow, and that one is good by Garfield. She now has 5 on the afternoon. Approaching the minute-and-a-half mark here in the third. Good patience here by the Trojans. Wasman drives, kick out to Simmons for 3. No. Teal with the offensive board and put back.
Teal.
She now has 12 points for the Trojans. Orridge drives, feeds it inside to Edwards. She kicks it out. Good ball movement here by the Blue Hawks. Step, pop, no good. Teal with the board. Under a minute to play here in the third period. Wow, Wasman came flying in and she ends up on the floor. A little shooken up. She got up under her own power.
First personal.
Slattery checks in.
For the Trojans, number 1.
That foul was on Stedilly. That is her first personal, team's fifth. Wasman's first one good. That one is also good. 60-44 lead, 46 seconds left. Hines just checked in for the Trojans. Ball's loose on the floor, picked up by Ritter. Defense remains strong here for the Trojans. Hines. Over to Mackley, she sees daylight, drives, kick out to Ritter for three. Just off the front of the rim, rebound pulled down by Mackley. Trojans keep it alive. About 4 seconds between the shot clock, game clock. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock to Teal. Make it 7. Mackley, long three, misses everything. Down to 4 seconds. One last second shot, thrown up, just comes up short, and that's going to take us into the fourth period where the Trojans have a comfortable 60-44 lead. We'll take a quick breather here and we'll get ready for the last quarter of the game. Stay with us.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community-owned and we exist to serve our communities.
All right, coming back from a timeout. Ten minutes set. Trojans have Mackley, Hines, Teal, Ritter, and Slattery in. Ose, Steele, Pearson, Shanrock. There's a three-pointer on its way. Nothing but net for Hines. She now has 12 points on the afternoon. Gonna want to hang with us. We're gonna have the men's game next. There's a three-pointer on its way, falls short. There is some physical play underneath. Jump ball is gonna go over to the they're gonna call a foul.
Third personal.
Pearson picks up her third personal, team's first. Mackley kicks it over to Ritter. To Teal. Step through, in. Teal now with 14. Shanrock drives. Teal blocks that shot. She's being pressured. And they're going to call a foul on the Blue Hawks. That's going to be called on Fox. That's going to be her second personal, team second. Slattery goes across. Trojans get it across half court. That pass a little too high. Trojans throw it away. Shanrock.
Falls on the Trojans, number 30. Second personal, first team.
That was Watkins' second foul, team's first. Oh, shot blocked by Teal. Teal's got to pick up her third personal, team second.
Falls on the Trojans, number 11. Third personal, second team.
Ritter with the steal. Or sorry, Wasman. Wasman kind of hits in the nose. All right, we got a quick timeout here at the 8:28 mark. Trojans up 65-44.
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
This Blue Hawks have 22, Trojans have 11. Tabor Teal leading scorer for the Trojans of 14, Heinz with 12, and Ritter with 10. They're the top three scorers. Jumping over to the Blue Hawks, Fox has 10. All right, coming back from a timeout. Watkins hands it off to Wasman. Playing with some gauze in her nose. Hopefully she's okay. Wasman for a three from the corner. Just comes up short. Hits the front of the rim. Fox takes it coast to coast. No good. Teal with the steal. Or rebound over to Slattery. In for an easy two. 67-44 lead now for the Trojans. And the Blue Hawks throw it away. Miscommunication there by Shanrock and Pearson. Chappell, Mackley, and Simmons check in for the Trojans. Wasman. Simmons. Over to Mackley. She spins up and in. 69-44 lead here for the Trojans. That pass was deflected. Blue Hawks keep it alive. There's a drive in. Chappell with the blocked shot. Possession will stay here with the Blue Hawks. Teal checks in for Chappell. Cone. There's a step back three. No good. Bounces around. Last touch, I believe, by the Trojans. Yep, got to stay here with the Blue Hawks. Pearson tosses it in. Drive by Steele, feeds it inside to Ose, up, no good. Simmons with the board. Back the other way. Wasman, step through, yes! 71-44 lead now for the Trojans. Cone inside to Ose. Cone with a 3. That one no good. Teal with the board. Simmons got to take a corner 3. Good! She drains that. She now has 4 points on the afternoon. Comfortable 30-point lead. That's the largest lead of the day for the Trojans. Been a little bit of a drought here for the Blue Hawks. There's a 3 on its way. That one no good. Trojans getting their transition game. Hawks are looking a little tired. Knocked out of bounds by the Blue Hawks. Trojans bring in 5 players. Chappell, Watkins, Karstensen, there's a feed inside to Karstensen. Seven seconds on the shot clock. Hines drives in for 2 more. Watkins pressuring on top. Feed inside to Ose. That ball knocked away. Watkins going to pick it up. Nice heads up play. Oof, she is slapped.
Blue Hawks, number 14.
That foul on Steele. Her second personal, team's third.
At the line, for the Trojans, number 15, Ella Karstensen.
Slattery underneath. She tries to wrap around. Chappell back in Ose down. Hines feeds it to Chappell. Back out. Corner 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Steele. Steele's got to be fouled by Watkins. That's her third personal.
Third personal, 13.
Checking in for the Trojans is number 0, a 5'5" sophomore, Molly Thornton. Simmons checks in. Thornton with the steal. Across, 3-pointer coming by Hines. No good. Hines gets the board. Simmons. Also in is Beinig, I believe. That one's up, no good. Got a foul.
Fouls on Blue Hawks. Number 15. Third personal, 4th team. To the foul for the Trojans. Foul on for the Trojans, number 13, Kristen Bennett.
Bennick at the line for 2. First one is good. 4:17 to go here. Trojans up 77-44. She's 2 for 2. Enos checks in for the Blue Hawks. Another Blue Hawk turnover. Carstensen over to Hines for a long three, no good. Chappell chases down the offensive board, and she is fouled by Steadley. Chappell at the line for two. First one good.
Second personal.
Trojans are in the bonus. That's Chappell's first point of the day. Looking for number two here. She gets it. Trojans now go up 80-44. Quick turnaround. That shot no good. Carstensen with the board. Gets it over to Thornton. Trojans in no hurry. Got an offensive foul on Chappell. She's got to foul out. She'll end the afternoon with 2 points. It's like Simmons is going to come in for her. That's 14 fouls for the Trojans. Long three, and that finally ends the drought here for the Blue Hawks. Steadily, she gets her first bucket of the day. Thornton, she gets it back, drives in, step through, good. Tack on two more for her, and we're gonna have a DSU timeout. We'll take one too, stay with us.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost, it pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today, or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
All right, coming back from a timeout. Coming up on the 2.5 minute mark remaining. There's a drive and two. Steadily gets the bucket. Down to 2:23. Thornton's got to dribble it on top. Again, Trojans in no hurry to get things going here, to kind of wear the clock down. There's a drive, turnaround up, and she is going to the line for two. Carstensen, opportunity to get her first points. She's got two coming. That foul was on Williamson. That's her first personal. Carstensen with her first point of the day. Second one on its way. That one also good. Hitting the 2 minute mark here in this game. Got the men's playing next. There's a reach-in foul by Hines. That'll be the fifth team foul here on the Trojans. Hines picks up her second personal.
Second personal.
That free throw is a fall, drops in. Lily now with 6 points on the afternoon. Second one is also good. Thornton kicks it over to Carstensen. Back to Thornton. There's a drive by Hines. That one's going to be last touched here by the Blue Hawks. 4 seconds on the shot clock. A minute and a half remaining here in the game. Very good outing here by the Trojans. Need to float it up. She does, and good for Simmons. Now with 6 points. Kick out, there's a drive. Up, no good. Thornton with the board. Coming up on 1 minute left in this game. We'll have some game stats here after we're finished. Thornton drives, steps through everybody, and goes in. She picks up another 2. Ball's loose on the floor. Trojans get possession of it. Thornton has 4 points on the afternoon. She is 2 for 2. About 9 seconds between shot clock, game clock. Shot clock is down to 10 seconds. 3-pointer just off the front of the rim. Shot clock is off. Down to 8 seconds, and in was Williamson for that. And the Trojans can dribble it out, and the Trojans win big at home, 88-53. Trojans improve to 16-3 overall and 8-0 in the conference. Blue Hawks are going to drop to 7-13 and 2-7 in the conference. Let's take a look at some of these stats here for the Trojans. Trojans were 31-64 for field goals, shooting 48.4%. They shot 30.3% from the three-point range, 10 of 33, and they were 16 of 19 with their free throws at 84.2%. Jumping over to the Blue Hawks, they shot 38.5% for field goals, 20 of 52. They were 6 of 16 from three-point land at 37.5%. And they were a perfect 100%, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Turnovers kind of plagued the Blue Hawks. They had 27 turnovers compared to Dakota State's 11. Rebounds, total rebounds were very similar, 33 for the Blue Hawks, 32 for the Trojans. And they were both tied at 10 offensive boards apiece. 21 steals compared to 4 for the Blue Hawks. All right, let's jump over to some of the scoring. Let's start with the Blue Hawks. Fox ended the day with 10 points. Ose with 8. Stedilly with 7. Enenbo with 7. Steele with 5. Garfield with 5. Cone with 3. Shanrock with 2. Pearson with 2. And Edwards with 2. And Williamson with 2. Jumping over to the Trojans, Teal ended the co-leader for scoring. She ends the day with 14 points. Heinz with 14. Wasman with 10. Ritter with 10. Slattery with 10. Mackley with 9. Sims with 6. Watkins with 5. Thornton with 4. Binnick with 2, Carstensen with 2, and Chappell with 2. So all the Trojans have put points on the board. What's up next for the women Trojans? They're going to head to North Dakota next week for a pair of NSAA conference contests. The Trojans will visit Mayville State next Friday at the Louis Lee Fieldhouse, and Valley City State next Saturday at the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse. So you'll have to check out the Trojans for that. All right, we got 21 minutes on the board. We're going to take a little breather, and then we will get set here for the men's game next. Stay with us. We are here at DSU watching the Trojans take on the Blue Hawks from Dickinson State.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community-owned, and we exist to serve our communities.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family-owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers are homegrown experts committed to helping you find the right financial solution for your operation. With extensive experience in the industry, First Premier offers flexible options and local decisions designed to help you today and for generations to come. Find a First Premier Ag Banker nearest you at firstpremier.com/ag. First Premier Bank, investing in your growth. Member FDIC.
First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking gives you the freedom to experience life, to enjoy the things you love, and to breeze through checkout lines with free mobile wallet features. Bank anywhere you want with online account opening and instant issue debit cards. Feel the freedom of no fees, no minimum balances, and no unpleasant surprises. First Premier Bank Free Plus Checking. Apply online or at any branch location. First Premier Bank, member FDIC.
At Madison Regional Health System, your unique needs and a positive healthcare experience matter. We are proud supporters of area sports and are here to meet the healthcare needs of our athletes and their loved ones. From routine healthcare to unfortunate sports-related injuries, our compassionate healthcare professionals are committed to providing quality healthcare close to home. We are honored to be your healthcare team and happy to help keep you in the game.